Well, welcome to Virtual Voices, everyone. My name is Jason Stephen Hagen. I am the Associate Minister at The Well, a United Methodist Church in Rosemont, Minnesota, and we are grateful that you are joining us for a special episode where we get to hang out with the Hagers. We get to hang out with Bri and Matt. So welcome to Virtual Voices, you two.
Thank you. We're happy to be here.
Well, Bri, we get the luxury and the privilege of working alongside you. And so it has been, as a new staff member, it's been really wonderful to get to know you and get to spend time learning from you and working alongside you. And so thank you for all that you do. But we are interested just to get to know you guys as a couple and as a family better. So tell us a little bit about your story and what brought you to the Well.
Sure. Matt and I, we met at UMD at the University of Minnesota Duluth, where we both went to school. He worked as an RA, and I worked in the housing office. So that's where we met. After college, Matt moved out to DC to do an internship, and then I moved out there shortly after to do my internship. We lived there for what, 6 years? 7 years, 6 years for me. So then we were out there for that time, and then we moved back right before we got married in November of 2012. And we've been back we lived in St. Paul, and now we live in Ember Oak Heights. So we've been back here ever since. Matt's from Brainerd. I'm from Stewartville, Minnesota, down by Rochester. Okay. So we live here, and you can tell them a little bit about what you do.
I work for a nonprofit, Scholarship America. So I do marketing and communications and PR work for them.
Cool. And tell us a little bit about what that organization does.
Sure. Scholarship America, we are the largest private nonprofit scholarship provider in the country. So we manage scholarships on behalf of organizations and deliver scholarships to students who apply and earn them. So I'm responsible for our front end marketing and all of that. So it's a really rewarding, organization and career.
Yeah, sounds like it. I mean, being able to help students get those scholarships would be a really cool thing to be able to see and be a part of. So thanks for the work. It was really awesome that you're doing that.
So really busy lately with this fundraiser.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I would imagine. And I'm guessing this time of year, as students are applying to colleges and trying to make decisions and financial aid packets are going out and all that stuff, there's a lot this would be a busy time of year for you guys.
Yep. Yeah, really busy.
Yeah, very cool. So you guys have been at the Well for a little while now, and you have been on staff, Bri and Matt, you've been connected to the Well both before the pandemic and now through the pandemic. So tell us a little bit about life in your household in the midst of this kind of pandemic.
Sure. So just going back, we joined the Well in 2018, and we came to the Well because my aunt and uncle, Tom and Linda Montgomery, and they're my godparents. They are here, and Alice attended GDK, so we, cool. That's what brought us to the Well. But yes, how have things been during the pandemic? Lots of distance learning with Alice.
Yep.
She hasn't gone back to school since March 17th, I think is when she left school of kindergarten. Mm-hmm. And then, she never went back to school this year. It's like she's just doing distance learning at home. Her school, she goes to a small STEM school in Ember Oak Heights, and they offer the option to have the kids at home or they're in school all the time. And both of us are just kind of a little wary, so we just wanted to make sure that she was safe. So she's been sitting at her little desk in her room, and she does her live stream in the morning and some of her online work in the afternoon. So that's been interesting and totally different than kindergarten because of the way that they structured it. But it's been nice that she's gotten to see her classmates online. Mm-hmm. But she's like very sad. She wants to, she's not very sad, but she just wants to be with friends. And it's like all those friends that she had, they're like not in the same class even, so she doesn't get to see them on the online thing. But she always asks to go to the park so that she can make friends. So we're looking forward to the fall. She's going to go to a different school. She's going to go into the public school system here in Ember Oak Heights, and she'll be back in school making new friends, and she's the sweetest, so we want her to have as many friends as we can.
Yeah. And the cool thing is that she's at that age where they make friends so easily, and everybody can be a friend to everybody, and there's not all this
Yes.
clicking off and all those dynamics yet. And so, yeah, she'll be so perfect for it. And, as a second grader now, and that'll be really great. So good for you guys. Yeah. And so what has God been teaching you guys in the midst of this season?
Well, it's been just how the importance of family. Like, I mean, it's like you're when you're not in a pandemic, you're kind of like not together all the time. It's like Matt's been working from home since March of 2020. And then I worked a little bit at the well, like my hours were very limited, and then my job transformed into something totally different. And I work from home and in the office a little bit and everything, but it's been, we've gotten to spend lots more time together. Matt's still working from home. He works downstairs. I work upstairs with the kids. And it's been like, hey, you get to spend more time with your family. Take advantage of this. So I think that's been a blessing. How do you feel?
I think like patience too. We have a 3-year-old, so in addition to Alice, who's 7, so he is kind of at that age where he needs some attention, but he needs a lot of attention, but he is also semi-independent. So like you have to try to balance that with the calls and the work and the Zooms and the Teams calls and all of that stuff to try to make sure that like while you're here, you're not just entirely distant. So you have to kind of balance that out with the work that you have to do. So luckily, with my job and Bri's job, it's been understanding that we have commitments outside of just the work that we have to do on a day-to-day basis. But also to have that patience to not to know that they're going through a weird time as well. So
right. Yeah. I mean, it's a new experience for all of us, whether you're, an adult and have a career and are parenting, or whether you're, 7 and 3 and trying to understand what the world actually is. I mean, it's all new to us right now. And so, we're all trying to figure this out. So I'm going to throw a curveball at you guys. I'm just totally curious. So you're all at home. One's upstairs, one downstairs. The kids are all over the place and doing school and stuff. So you're probably eating a lot of lunches together. So what's the go-to lunch at the Hager household? That's what I want to know.
It seems to be peanut butter sandwiches, which Arla loves, and then Alice has always been a noodles girl. Like she just wants noodles with Parmesan cheese or noodles with some red sauce or something. But we're noodles and
sandwich people.
Sandwich people. We keep saying that we're like, we'd like them to actually eat a sandwich with meat and cheese on it, but Alice doesn't like cheese. And it's like, and then if we do give that to them, they just deconstruct it and eat it all separately, anyways. But totally. So we're expanding on their horizons a little bit. But those are the go-tos.
I love it.
He comes up, he works in the morning, and then he comes up and makes lunch while I'm still working and everything. So we kind of switch back and forth.
We have a system.
We do have a system, yes. So it's working out nicely.
That's great. I love the way that there's that kind of that balancing act, right? Of, okay, I'll work here, but you come up and prep the lunches, and then I'll take a break here, and then you can do, my wife and I, when the boys were both home, doing school virtually and, being 4 and running around the house like crazy. Yeah, we were trying to navigate, okay, who's in the office downstairs and who's trying to do this upstairs, and can we go outside for a walk? Is it nice enough out? And all those complications and the juggling act, it gets to be, there's a rhythm to it. And then when the rhythm's off, it's way off. So, so how about for you guys? Like when you guys find yourselves to have a little bit of time to yourselves, which probably isn't much, what's your go-to activity together?
Oh gosh. Well, lately it's just been we were like, okay, putting the kids to bed and we watch TV, but it's like I'm a couch sleeper and I like lay down on the couch and fall asleep right away. Matt just keeps watching and I'm like, hey, where'd that episode go? And he's like, it's been done a long time ago.
Yeah, we're 4 more episodes in. Yeah.
Yes, I know. So I'm like, so yes, that, but we love to do cooking. We love
even now that it's summer, it's outside trying to clean up everything. And,
you just got a smoker, so it's like he's a grill master, real good. And now you got a smoker, so it's like he's got a new toy to play with out there, and making us delicious meat. So
that's amazing.
Something fun. We like to be outside. We're an outdoor family. It's like we love to go to state parks and just kind of escape a little bit from the city, even though we're not city people at all.
Yeah.
He's from Brainerd. I'm from a little farm town, so it's like we just like to get out, and we haven't been able to go on a date or anything yet.
Right.
We haven't had any babysitting or anything since before the pandemic, but thankfully all of his mom and her husband have been vaccinated. My parents have been vaccinated, and we were able to get together with my family a little bit this weekend for my sister's birthday, which is tomorrow. So
great.
So that was like the most normal thing that we've done in a while, which was nice, but it wasn't just the two of us, which we're looking forward to some time, just the two of us, but it'll come.
And that was going to be my last question, so feel free to add on to it, but the last question is, what are you looking forward to the most as we are starting to, the country's opening up more, people are getting vaccinated, churches, there's more people in person now than there was before. So other than going on a date, or maybe what kind of a date do you guys want to go on when you're able to?
Well, I know we're looking forward to going back to DC and visiting some friends and things like that. We've been able to keep in touch with them over Zoom and do some trivia nights and stuff like that. But we're looking forward to going back out there. I haven't been out there since like 2016, and he has gone out there sporadically for work and things. But it's we're looking forward to catching up with friends in person and doing some of that. And then next year will be our 10-year anniversary, so we're trying to figure out where we want to go. Can we leave the country, do something fun?
Right.
So we're trying to figure that out. And then I know what he wants to do the most after the pandemic, but I don't know if he's going to answer in that way.
That'll be fun to go to a bar.
Yeah. There you go.
Watch sports or something like that. We
watch a football game at the bar.
But a group of friends and I fish an ice fishing contest every year, and we got together this year, but it's for a virtual kind of where we got to be on the ice. But anything that gets us outside and gets the kids. I mean, we're able to go up a couple times up north to a family's place, but anything to get the kids just kind of out of the house and able to do something different and meet with some other kids or the family or extended family or whatever it is. So
we're really looking forward to the kids going back to school, like being in school. Arlo he did London Bridge at the Well for a little while, but it's like he was there, and then the pandemic happened, and then he didn't come back this year. But he'll be in GDK 3s next year, so he'll be there a couple days a week. I can drop him off and go to work.
Yeah,
which will be really nice. But then Alice being in school and getting to spend that time with her, with her classmates, and recess and actually getting to like see her teacher. Like she literally has only seen her teacher online this year. Like she's never met her in person. Like all the conferences we've had have been online. So it's been really interesting to know that she's never even met this teacher, but she loves her anyways.
Right. Yep. They still do an amazing job, even though we look forward to the actual experience, the in-person, opportunity. So, well, hey, I am really appreciative of you guys' time and letting us into your home and into, the nitty gritty of peanut butter sandwiches and noodle meals and the pandemic life. And also I think, what you guys highlighted about what you're looking forward to, I think really speaks to where a lot of people are at, that there's kind of the simple things of just being able to go outside and go do things and, do the things you normally do with friends, like go to a bar and watch a game or, but then also the bigger things, going to travel and to see the world and to experience other spaces and places or, places that you've been, where you have like good friends and you want to go visit, but the pandemic has just not allowed for that. So I really appreciate you guys letting us in and sharing. And I think there's a lot of resonance with the way a lot of us have been navigating this. And so thanks for your time. Thanks for the work that you both do in the different fields that you do at Bri here at the Well, and Matt with your work with those scholarship organization. Such great stuff. So keep up the good work. We look forward to seeing you guys. Bri, we'll see you.
Sounds good.
Course.
See you soon.
And Matt, we look forward to seeing you back at church soon. So take care, you guys.
Thank you.